And time now to take a look at what's making headlines in the newspapers this morning here on Morning Live. And we start with the business day. And their front page this morning looks like this. And starting there, of course, with a pay dispute. A magistrate takes president to court. Now, a judicial body brings legal action against Ramaphosa, is what it says. President Cyril Ramaphosa faces legal action to increase a magistrate's salaries by 34%, forcing him into an awkward position of balancing judicial independence against the risk of triggering hikes across the entire public office payroll. That's a lead story that they're going with there this morning. Also, ABSA has tools to win in Africa and South Africa. A new ABSA CEO, Kenny Fihla, is working on a strategic overhaul aimed at deepening the bank's Pan-African presence, refining inherited foundations amid an industry-wide march to East Africa. And then South Africa agricultural exports to the US surged 26%. The exported 3.71 billion rand worth of agricultural produce in the second quarter is up 10% from the same period a year ago, with producers likely to have ramped up exports in anticipation of the Trump tariffs that kicked in this month. So those some of the stories. Also, Starlink welcomes South Africa telecom shake-up. Kolisi out as Springboks count injury blows. Invisible hand of economics was plain to see in Alaska. And HIV lobby group enters NHI legal fray. That's the front page of the business day. Moving on to the Star. Forex fraud, banks battle a competition commission. Now, due to hear legal arguments over 4 days, the Competition Commission has approached the Constitutional Court this week in yet another chapter of the ongoing saga following allegations that the banks conspired with each other to manipulate the foreign exchange rate in respect of the US dollar and the rand. The Competition Commission has approached the Constitutional Court for leave to appeal the Competition Appeal Court judgment that was handed down in January last year, in which it upheld the appeal by the majority of the respondent banks accused of price fixing. Also, Gauteng to launch a government-led e-hailing platform following killings. The Gauteng MEC for Transport, Kidibone Diale Tlabela, has revealed that the province is working towards establishing its own e-hailing platform. And at the bottom there, political analyst discusses Malema's shift on Zimbabwean employment in South Africa. And that story, of course, at the bottom of that page, along with a few others that they go in depth on. Moving on to Citizen. Lesufi's pricey license plates. Now, civil rights group AfriForum is demanding transparency as it appeals for cost disclosures and effectiveness data on the new anti-fraud GP number plate system. And though Gauteng's new system promises to fight crime, critics says it is law enforcement, not decals, that need debugging. High-stakes series, picture there of Proteas captain Themba Bavuma and his Australian counterpart Mitchell Marsh. This is, of course, during a media opportunity in Cairns in Australia yesterday. And also on that front page, where women breathe freely, China's quiet revolution in co-living. Also, Ramathuba denies corruption claims. Probe into owner of 2 Facebook accounts has shared allegations. And also, Chiefs aim for more. That's on the back page of today's Citizen. And finally, the Sowetan leading with job hunting horror. Cops attacked us for seeking work. 18 people sue the state, alleging police assaulted them while queuing for jobs at a supermarket during lockdown. And one of the victims was shot 9 times with rubber bullets. Another who was pregnant lost her twins a month later. Also, ANC warns Gigaba and Mkunu. And Musiane planned to kill me too, the victim's sister, and also criticism boosted my game, says Amakosi Star. So those are your newspapers this morning. And don't forget the SABC News website, www.sabcnews.com. And if you haven't yet done so, please download our app. That's SABC Plus. All you need to do is register and you're good to go.